Curry is feeling on the court, but I can relate to the moments I saw my Hall of Fame coaches collaborate with those stars, and that's been very helpful.
Joe, back right.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Joe.
The other night was the first time in a long time that Jordan Poole wasn't highly effective. Looking back at the film, was there anything you saw that he could have done better, or just that kind of knocked him out of his rhythm?
Yeah, I mean, it's a game where he didn't really get into rhythm. You give Boston the credit, again, that they deserve. They're the number one defense in the league. They did a good job on him, staying physical with him. And then you see the tape and you realize, okay, we could do this, we could do that, and you make some adjustments. But ultimately, you trust that, like any player who has made the impact that he has, you trust that there's going to be some ups and downs. And I thought it was a tough night for him, but I have full confidence that tomorrow will be much better.
Steve, over here on your right, what you spoke about in terms of handling the outcome of Game 1, do you or anyone on your staff, will they sort of monitor your opponent to gauge how they handle that, or do you just assume they're going to handle it perfectly and any variation will exhibit itself?
How they handle what?
Success in this case.
I'm sorry?
The success of
The success.
a victory early.
Yeah.
Where they.
Well, we always discuss as a staff, if you're Boston, what do you do? If you're our opponent and you look at that tape, where would you make adjustments? So we have some thoughts about what they might do differently going into Game 2. And then we've got to be prepared for that and make adjustments as we go.
Final question in the back middle here.
Hey, Steve. After the game, Draymond and to a degree Steph talk about the game as an anomaly. I wonder, are you at all concerned that it might not be the right mental attitude, even though there obviously are some element of truth in that? But are you concerned about that mental attitude to just dismiss the game as an anomaly?
No. I mean, Draymond and Steph have been in the finals 6 times now. They've seen it all. They've seen everything. They've won championships. They've lost championships. They've had their heart broken. They've had parades, and this is all part of it. And so that's the right mental approach, and that's one that's born out of experience. I don't think anything was said with any sort of disrespect or whatever. It's nothing like that. We know how good Boston is, and we have great respect for the way they played. I think you got to look at that fourth quarter and say, job well done. And then you look at the tape and you go, well, here's where we could do better. And as far as interviews and post-game coverage and that stuff is our guys have been doing this for a long time.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
What did you see maybe that you hadn't felt while you were playing it?
I thought we got comfortable when we went up 15, including myself, our team, the fans. We've done it so many times, we probably expected we were just going to win, but then I reminded myself the playoffs are about being uncomfortable until you complete the mission. So it was a harsh reminder, but it's something we all needed to go through, including myself, and it's about how we respond tomorrow, which I am very excited for.
Next for Monty up front.
Well, you said the other night that you expect to be better in Game 2. What do you think you need to do better?
I need to make more shots. I need to take more shots. I need to get more stops. And I need to just be myself. And, that would be one of the greatest to ever shoot it. So I'll rely on that.
follow-up is, what did you think of the way the force you guys played with on defense over the course of the game?
I thought it was great initially, and then I thought it kind of withered as the game went on. So we played about 40 great minutes, which will not get it done at this point in the season. So we're going to play with desperation tomorrow, and I think that's when we're at our best.
Rohan in the middle.
Clay, when you had a chance to go back and look at the film of that fourth quarter, obviously Boston was playing smaller. What stood out to you in terms of the issues you guys had offensively in that quarter?
Just not being decisive with our passing, our cutting, our drives, our shots. We kind of were playing timid and on our heels. So that's on us to readjust and play with force. Not only defensively, but offensively, we must be aggressive, trust each other, hit the open man, and just play that brand of Warriors basketball we're all accustomed to.
Tim on the right.
What do you tell Jordan Poole after that game? Obviously, he's had a lot of very good playoff games, some great ones. That one wasn't it. What was the conversation like with Jordan?
I just tell Jordan to relax and don't be too hard on yourself, because he reminds me of my younger self. You know, you want to be great every night, but the nature of the beast, it's not like that, unfortunately. There's going to be lulls, there's going to be highs, and just to stay even-keeled and realize that it's the war of attrition at this point in the year. So as long as you stick to your process, great things are going to happen. And he's already proved how vital he is to our team. And I just remind Jordan, like, you know, we all have bad games. Even the greatest to ever play have had bad games. Turn off your phone. Don't watch television, sports media, because it's very reactionary. And when you're at the center of the basketball universe, everyone has an opinion, and that can wear at you because there's just so much time between games. You don't want to think about those things that might weigh on your mind. So it's about just staying locked in on what you can do to be better and not paying attention to the outside noise.
Anything else for Clay? Thanks, Clay.
Nice.
Settles for the three. Curry with a quick outlet to Looney. Great catch! And a better block by Brown. He packed it. Right in transition to Brown with a head of steam.
Great pass from Curry, but Brown doesn't give up on the play. Says not on my watch. And on the other end, because of his ability to get up and run, he's got to look to be aggressive in these situations.
Wiggins hedging. Smart with the three. Got it! It was a long two. Actually had his foot on the line, and the lead is down to 4.
Just get rid of the basketball. Force the help to come. Now you put Smart in position to catch, get Wiggins in the air, and knock down.
Jaylen Brown, who had a strong first half. Smart goes around the world. Oh, a little bit of sauce by Marcus Smart. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. Hands it off to Curry. Goes around the world. Oh, so much.
The craftiness, the size and strength, the ability to eliminate elite defenders, and then finishing in traffic. Mama, there goes that man.
Seen it so many times in the finals. And Steph with a little bit of pace into the front court. Behind the screen. Steph Curry locked in.
The Warriors, for the first time, go small with one big on the floor and Looney. A bunch of shooters and scorers.
Williams looks at that three, and he laces it.
Right now, it's favoring the Golden State Warriors because they're getting open looks off the Hayes. But I believe both teams want to ultimately play with great pace.
Tatum and one. A strong finish for Jason Tatum, playing in his first NBA final.
This is when you get opportunities, when you're filling the lane, when you're running the floor, when you're attacking one-on-one.
And Steve Kerr is having a discussion with official James Williams, about potentially an offensive foul.
He was exposed earlier in the Miami series, owned it, responded by defending, and now he has the trust of his head coach.
Oh, Draymond putting some muscle behind that hustle.
He does on a nightly basis to put you in position to win. Puts himself in position for the offensive boards, doesn't put it back down, lays it in.
Here's Tatum, just 10 points. On 2 of 11, White with a straight line drive, and Looney packed it.
And Looney, an exceptional job of coming over and helping. Looks like an open layup for White. Looney says, not on my watch. But you're right, Steph Curry is a different Steph Curry than he was 10 years ago. Bigger, stronger.
Poole popping.
And he's impacted Jordan Poole and improved him as a basketball player.
Brown puts his head down and followed up by Robert Williams. A voracious consumer of videotape all year long. That's one of the big improvements he's made in his game. Brown with a tough step back to make it a 10-point game. Brown right back at it, going to the bucket with intent. And it's a 3-point game again. Relocates. Light work. Little light work for Steph Curry.
Not trying to do too much. Okay. Closes the space. All right, get out my way and let me win my matchup. Jab step, stops on a dime, give you 9 cents change.
White. Good closeout by Curry. It didn't matter. Derek White. White on the drive. Back to Horford for the lead. Boston up by 3. Al Horford in his first NBA Finals.
And his outstanding defense and discipline by the Celtics, which allowed them to hang around just enough until they found rhythm offensively.
Brown on the baseline. Horford inside. Count it and 1. Might be over with that bucket, Mark.
I tell you the thing about the Celtics. There's not one guy you can point to. You can point to about 5 or 6 dudes in green and white.
Settles for the 3. Curry with a quick outlet to Looney. Great catch. And a better block by Brown. He packed it. White in transition to Brown with a head of steam.
Great pass from Curry, but Brown doesn't give up on the play. Says not on my watch. And on the other end, because of his ability to get up and run, he's got to look to be aggressive in these situations.
Wiggins hedging. Smart with the 3. Got it! It was a long 2. Actually had his foot on the line, and the lead is down to 4.
Just get rid of the basketball. Force the help to come. Now you put Smart in position to catch, get Wiggins in the air, and knock down.
Jaylen Brown, who had a strong first half. Smart goes around the world. Oh, a little bit of sauce by Marcus Smart. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. Hands it off to Curry. Goes around the world. Oh, so much.
The craftiness, the size and strength, the ability to eliminate elite defenders, and then finishing in traffic. Mama, there goes that man.
Seen it so many times in the finals. And Steph with a little bit of pace into the front court. Behind the screen. Steph Curry locked in.
The Warriors for the first time go